Okay, for this project, we're going to be making an easel out of wood, and pretty much these are all the supplies you're going to need. Is 3 pieces of board. They need to be 8 feet long. These are not 2x4s. 2x4s, I guess, are the best options. These are, what are these? You need a tape measure and then something to mark with. But then the other supplies you're going to need to actually build the easel is some strong rope. I got this. Everything I got here is from Home Depot. This rope. This is my first time making this, so I'm assuming this is going to hold. It's not too thick, but there's the measurements there. And we'll see how it goes. And then you need a hinge. This happened to be a 2-pack, so I only need one of the hinges though, and I'm not sure if these screws are going to be strong enough, but we'll work with those. This is a 3-inch hinge based on the thickness of the wood that I have, so if you got a 2x4 you might be able to get a wider hinge, but hopefully this all comes together. So if you want to see how the wood easel is going to look, then I hope you keep watching. Alright, so then the first thing I'm going to do is cut these down according to the measurements that are needed. I already marked one. This first one here, there's a little red mark right there. That's the 6-foot mark. So I need to cut 2 of them down to 6 feet. And then we're going to have that little bit of extra at the end. And then this third one is going to be cut up in whatever pieces I need to make the connections and to hold the back of the easel up. And then the other one is the one I'm going to use to make the other pieces. So I'm just going to mark those first, cut those down, and then I'll show you all the measurement listings on the description box for your reference. Alright, so the pieces are cut. I have 2 that are 6 feet and this one is 5 feet. Now I'm going to work on the smaller cuts. Okay, I made my shorter cuts, so this shorter one here is 28 inches and this little one is 10 inches. I'm just going to sand down the boards to make them smooth so that once it's all done I can just paint or do whatever I'm going to do. And so yeah, I'm going to do that next, and then right after that I'll assemble it all together. Oh yeah, I forgot, we do need screws. I didn't mention that at the beginning, but of course based on the thickness of the wood, I didn't buy screws, so I have to look in our little stash and see what we have. But I'll try to find as many as I need to build this thing. I have my 6 feet pieces cut, and I'm gonna put everything together now. There's gonna be 3 screws going onto each side here. So as you can see, you just make an A shape out of the 2 longer pieces and the middle size piece. Alright, so this piece is on. Just going to show a quick close-up of the on that side and right there. So now we got to put this shorter one at the top, but it has to go on the other side. So this whole piece just needs to get flipped over, and then this will be added on to the top. This goes here. And same like with the one down underneath this one, you just want to place it so that the top of the side on each side is flush with the board. So just smooth this down until it's flush. And then we're just going to add the 3 screws there. It probably only needs 2. I'll see. Only 2 screws on either side. This is strong enough for what I need, so that's where I'm leaving it. If you have something heavier, then you can adjust accordingly. But this is the back of it. So now with that last piece, just gonna add that here. So let me back up so you can see how it's looking. This is the A with that middle piece right there. That's what it's gonna lean on. Okay, so I'm gonna take that hinge and attach the hinge, the top part here and then the bottom part there. And of course, you have to line that up, making sure it's in the middle. All right, it's much later in the day. People have come home and put their stuff here, but this is all done. That is that top bracket on, and then the bottom piece, I'm expecting this to lift when I lift it. Good. So now I'm going to stand it up, and then I'm going to add the rope that's going to hold this out so that it doesn't just completely just collapse through the middle. And I'm going to test it out. Here it is. It's standing up, but I'm not happy with it because it's not level. And that is one thing I have to mention here for a recommendation. You definitely want to level it before you attach this bar right here, because this one is also crooked because I started here. I think that might be why. I don't know. I'm just going to undo those screws, add the level on, and then I'm going to raise it up higher. To make it level, it has to come up by that much on one side. Now I brought this back out here, and I'm going to use my drill bit. It's a 5/8 drill bit, and it's going to make a little round circle. This is going to be enough to put 2 rows of the rope through, because I don't know if one will hold strong enough. Okay, I put my piece on here that I want to test, and it looks perfect right where it is. So I'm going to put this through here, and then I'm going to cut this one off and put that through. And I'm going to make another knot on this side. And this is the back of the piece that I'm working on that's going to eventually be on there, and hopefully I'll be able to show you what the whole thing looks like. I need the permission of the bride and groom because I'm making this for somebody's wedding. Their names and the date of their wedding are on the front of that. So this is how it would look if you just wanted to put it like this. But if you wanted to use this as like a painting easel and you wanted to be able to adjust it, the other thing you can do, put that down, is you can drill holes in here and space them out evenly, and then you would have to make it level with the hole on this side and do the same thing going up, and then you can put pegs in here. And if you put one peg on each side, you can put another small piece of board there, and then you can sit something on top of it, and then you can go up higher. So if you need it to be taller, you can put the peg here and here, and then put the piece of wood there, and then sit something up nice and high. You can adjust this to suit your needs and do whatever you want. So because I'm doing this for a wedding, I am going to paint this gold because I don't want it to be wooden. If I was just doing this for myself, I would leave it just like this because I really like it. But I'm going to paint it gold so everything looks nice together, and then I'll show you the final outcome as long as I have the permission of the bride and groom to share how the whole display will look. But this is the wooden easel, and I hope that it helps you out, and I hope you're able to make something like this if you need to. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.